Want to become a grant writer? That's a great idea. Hey there, my name's Josh. I have over 10 years of experience in technical writing and grant writing. I'm also the founder of Technical Writer HQ. In short, grant writers drive impact for nonprofits by helping them convince potential funders, both private and government, to invest in their organization and projects. They do this by using their technical knowledge, research ability, editing prowess, and persuasive writing skills. And in this video, I'll tell you everything you need to know about how to become a great grant proposal writer. Before we start, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to get more great technical writing content from Technical Writer HQ YouTube channel. Now let's go ahead and look at the educational requirements to become a grant writer. Then we'll look at the step-by-step. So to become a great grant writer, it takes a combination of knowledge and skill sets that you can acquire at a university, academy, online training, or even develop yourself through practice. Having a bachelor's degree in a relevant field such as English, journalism, engineering, communication, or writing can help you stand out from the crowd when applying for a job as an entry-level grant writer, but it's definitely not required. Spending 4 years at a university and going into debt just to get a grant writing degree or something that says, hey, I can stand out a little bit, isn't always the best decision. So the best thing you can really do is actually get real experience with an internship or even volunteer for some grant writing work. That will always look better on your resume than that 4-year degree. You can start as a part-time volunteer and work your way up to a full-time volunteer. You could even become a junior level member of the organization. And this is where you can start offering to write proposals for smaller scale projects that require funding. Also, although not required, a professional grant writing certification is a great way to save time and money over a degree while also gaining the same level of knowledge to start a career as a grant writer. Let's now look at the exact steps to become a grant writer. The first step is to master writing. Writing grants requires a strong understanding of linking persuasive words and concepts. Taking a technical writing course or volunteering for a few grant writing jobs will help you significantly improve your skills and give you the foundation for even more advanced writing skills. How does it do that? Well, the most important part here is to put yourself in a position to get feedback from those more knowledgeable than you. And many certifications and online courses have instructors who do provide you feedback at a fraction of the cost of getting a university degree. And if you're going to get an internship or volunteer, make sure they have an experienced grant writer on staff who can guide you. The second step is to hone your research ability. Before writing any grant proposal, conduct extensive research to gather the necessary information from subject matter experts, community polls, published papers, and other resources. This requires learning the methods to survey the community you're working to help. Moreover, understanding how to get the attention of subject matter experts, because often they're busy people and they don't always want to provide you with their learnings. So how do you build that relationship with them and get them to provide you that valuable info that can make all the difference in your proposal? And then we have deepening your ability to communicate. This is closely related to the previous point. When you're researching, you'll need to interview experts, community members, the program manager, and anyone else who can give you the information you need to write your grant. You'll also need to develop and keep a relationship with potential funders. For the fourth step, you need to learn how to edit well. Once you've written your grant proposal, you'll need to proofread it for any errors you might have missed. In addition, it's likely that during the writing process, you'll have to edit some sections of the document because it simply doesn't adapt to what you want to communicate to the funders. And maybe it doesn't align with their mission. It doesn't align with their requirements. And before you send it off to them, it needs to be perfectly aligned. So make sure it matches those exact requirements that they put out and their mission. Now that you have a solid foundation to execute on grant writing, you need to start building a network as a fifth step. Take advantage of the time you spend volunteering or interning with a nonprofit organization and network with successful grant writers or those involved in the sectors you want to work in. Meet with people in the industry outside of events, maybe even connect with them on LinkedIn. This is an easy way to stay informed so you can continue to learn and better understand the industry and this job. And now step 6 here is to title yourself a grant writer. LinkedIn is one of the best places where employers can get an idea of who you are, more specifically, get a general sense of your passion and career direction. So what if you've never held a grant writing job? If you believe you are a grant writer, title yourself a grant writer and promote yourself on the platform effectively and according to that job title. And you should also include relevant links to your nonprofit work and writing samples. Even if you don't have a lot of experience, go ahead and make sure that you're putting that brand forth of being a grant writer and understand the grant writing world. This will show your motivation to excel in the job and turn it into your career path and hopefully catch a few people's attention who may just hire you. And step 7 here is to join an association. This is super important and maybe even the easiest step to do. Joining a grant writing association is like taking networking to the next level. Becoming part of professional groups can provide more access to opportunities such as seminars, conferences, job offers, and internships. And having the opportunity to interact with professional grant writers can propel you from a newbie to someone with industry knowledge and advice in just a short amount of time. To that end, becoming a grant writer is no easy task. It takes a specific set of knowledge and skills to writing proposals compelling enough to win grants. However, it's a job that is worth the effort because of the amount you can help nonprofits, community members, and the ability to really make an impact. Moreover, it can offer great financial benefits and career opportunities if you become good at it. And that's it for how to become a grant writer. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more technical writing and grant writing content. And I'll go ahead and see you in some of our following videos. Cheers.